Hello, welcome to all my Canadian Circle of Wealth members and MoneyTrax trusted financial experts. I'm Beatrice Schultz. I'm the CEO of MoneyTrax North America and also a fellow Canadian. I have my Canada Day t-shirt on today to celebrate the fact that we have all sorts of new Canadian-friendly addition to the software that we're launching in time for Canada Day this year. You can see from the agenda, we've got quite a few software updates. I'm going to take you through them just to quickly let you know what you're going to be looking for as you're exploring it in your own software. First of all, you're on the dashboard. You see that beautiful maple leaf, and you know you're on the Canadian version. Let's start with income tax. We have added Canadian income tax, marginal tax rates, and effective tax rates to the software. So now, of course, it's only federal. You'd have to add on your state, but now you'll be able to, any of the modules that talk about taxes will be linking into this Canadian data if you're on the Canadian version. Same thing is that we have added Canadian tax history. So when we look at the top federal tax brackets, haven't had that many changes since 1985, but we can use this to talk about taxes with your clients, current and future, and also click on this debt clock, which is the Canadian debt clock, which shows, yep, we've got growth of debt every single day, and somebody's going to have to pay those taxes. We've got tax thresholds that have been updated, which will show each of the marginal tax rates at over the years of where the highest tax rate has been. And you can, anytime you can always click on the source to see where that data comes from for your own confidence and to share with your clients. We have added in the history of inflation for Canada. Now I say we, but of course Jeff has done all of this work for us, and we really appreciate that we now are adding more and more of the Canadian specific information. So Jeff's added the history of inflation for Canada, so you can go through and say, hey, over my lifetime, what has the average inflation been? We also, every one of these improvements I've just talked about is linked to the other modules where it's used. So when you go into retirement ready or not now, and you click on inflation, it's going to be Canadian inflation. You click on tax, it's going to be Canadian taxes. We also have added, yes, drum roll, and I keep saying we, but of course it's Jeff, market history. We have added the Toronto Stock Exchange. I know most of your clients have money in that Toronto Stock Exchange. They're not looking at the US markets. So I think this is going to really help in your conversations with your clients. Jeremy's been working hard, and he has updated the Annuities 101 storyboard to be for a Canadian version. We know that in Canada, the pensions or annuities have a different term, pension term. We also, when you go through the storyboard, one of the items we have in the US that we don't have in Canada is what's called an index annuity. So we have just removed that from the Canadian version so it doesn't confuse any of our Canadian advisors or clients. The income game has been updated to use Canadian income. So when someone says to you, I don't really what are you recommending and why don't other people do it? Then we go into the income and we say, do you think your income is common or uncommon? And what you'll see is that in Canada, 50% of Canadians make $36,000, 10% make $100,000. Only 5% of Canadians, and we're talking individual tax filers, make more than $126,000. You're talking with your client, you have them guess it. They might be surprised what percentage of where they fit. Like any of your clients who make more than $126,000 are in the top 5%. And how much of the taxes are they paying? 40%. So this is an income game. Love to use it in the US, and now we can use it with Canadian numbers. When you go into the circle of knowledge, it clicks into the income game as an area that you don't even know what you don't know. And of course, it's going to click right into this updated income game. Val has also been hard at work, and she has created 2 client-ready videos. You can put them on your website. You can email them to your client. You can review them yourselves. All those animated educational videos are under this client-ready video section, and click on it. You go to the playlist, scroll down, and you'll see the registered plans do 2 things and registered plans of questions you can ask. Those are 2 client-ready marketing videos that are Canada specific. So look forward to you reviewing them and enjoying them. I am so excited to be able to share these updates to the Canadian software, and really wish all of you a wonderful Canada Day and a great year working with your clients to be the trusted financial advisor. Thanks so much.